Hey Lions, what's up? Today I'm going to show you a optimization I'm using personally to profit on the EA PIP Scalper. It's mainly used on the GBPUSD currency pair, but I found a lot of success using it, so I'm going to show you my results, and I'm also going to attach all the settings in the description down below so you guys can use them as well. So without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, smash that like button and let's get down to business. Right, so as you can see over here, this is my live account. I'm currently trading GBPUSD, two trades open. One was open 0.45, the other one was 0.75 lot size, and as you can see, the profits are pretty damn good. We are currently taking trades to the sell side, so we are hoping that GBPUSD trades are gonna be falling, and that's the EA Scalper. I've been testing it out for quite a while now. I've been using the 4-hourly time frames, daily, 15, 1-hourly, and nothing was performing as well as the 5-minute time frame. Weirdly enough, you would think that a lower time frame would have a lower success rate. However, if you just backtest the strategy, it actually performs fairly well. Also, ignore this Euro-Japanese yen trade. It's one of my swing trades. I placed it personally without any EAs at all. Let's focus on the GBPUSD currency pairs and why is this performing really well. So let's do now some backtesting and see how it actually performs. So when you want to backtest, you go inside view, strategy tester, and it comes up with this little setting over here. You can type in all the settings, but this is the one I'm using. Minute 5 GBPUSD delay 20, deposit of 3,000. I have a little bit more, but it doesn't matter. 3,000 deposit is good for, you know, back testing. You can increase it however you want to do it. Inputs, as you can see, I haven't changed nothing at all. It's default settings. What I've been actually doing is just changing the risk percentage. I changed it to 5% risk, so I'm risking a little bit more, but I'm also winning more. I also changed this zone over here. Oh, it's not changed at the moment because I closed my MetaTrader. It's supposed to be 50s here. Let's just do backtest actually of default setting 25 and you'll see the difference. Just having the stop loss to trail for 50 pips instead of 25 has increased my winning percentage by quite a lot. So let's have a look at the default settings actually, just with the 5% risk, and let's see what happens. So let's just go inside the optimization, you disable it if you want to backtest it, and you click start. Right, so once you backtest everything kind of changes a little bit. It will open a new chart over here, but we're just gonna focus on this one at the moment. There's no point in focusing on this one. It's kind of ugly anyway. That's what the EA uses. As you can see, it has everything in it, you know, SIG 0 period, SIG 1, SIG 2. But also I didn't mention this date period of backtest was a full year from 2019 𝗘𝗠𝗔𝗟 to 2020 𝗘𝗠𝗟 as well. So let's have a look at the backtest. So this would have been the default settings now. So initial deposit of $3,000 would have gained you in a year $3,027, which is 100% return of investment, which is pretty damn good in a year's time. However, we can definitely improve this number. So what we're gonna do now is just go inside inputs once again and just change these numbers. Simply change them to 50, have this risk management percent to 5. This is the maximum actually developers recommend, and my light just went off. And I wouldn't really go further than, you know, 5, but you know, some people want to risk more, you can. But anyway, let's just check this out. Let's go inside settings. We're not changing anything. We're gonna do a backtest of the same year and see if we get in any different results. Now, once this finished, as you can see, it took me 1 minute 19 seconds. Depending on your computer speed, it could be slower or quicker, but typically it should be around this time a year, you know, a couple of minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. So let's go inside backtest now. As you can see, the initial deposit of $3,000 would have gained $17,643 in a year's time. Just by changing these settings, the return has come 5 times bigger than the last backtest that we did. And if we just have a look over here, we can see all these stats, you know, the nice trend that's going, how many losses, how many wins. So really my suggestion to you guys is simple. Use GBPUSD like I'm doing currently. It typically has low spread rates on, you know, different types of brokers, you know, EURUSD, GBPUSD, low spread rates. You can definitely bank some profits using these major currency pairs. Also, by trailing your stop loss, as you can see on the input section, if you trail your stop loss by 50 pips instead of 25, you gain 5 times as more. Although obviously potentially you could be risking more, but the risk to reward ratio, to me at least, is 5 times the difference. You know, whether you're going to be making $3,000, which is still a pretty hefty amount, right? After a year time, if you invest in 10 grand, you're going to get 10 grand back. But in this case, if you invest in 3 grand, you're getting 17 grand back. This is 5 times the initial return of investment. And if you ask me, that's pretty damn good. Of course, this is a backtest and the other year could be different. Now, another setting I want to talk to you guys about is the USD Swiss franc currency pair 15-minute time frame. Also I backtested a full year, and I actually placed a few trades. Well, the EA placed a few trades. 2 of them were correct, so I thought, okay, maybe this is pretty damn good. And if we just backtest the results, I've already did that because it just takes a little while. And as you can see, it's like total initial deposit 3,000, total net profit 2.5. Obviously, it's not the best money maker. You can compare that to the GBPUSD one. That's why I suggest you guys to use that one, and that's why I'm using it personally. But this currency pair seems to be performing really well as well. You know, it's 100% return of investment within a year time. Well, nearly 100% without the $500, but if you would increase your initial deposit, you could potentially make a hefty amount of money. And since this robot only costs $400, you would already have your return of investment made, plus you could have made the $2,000 on top of that with the initial deposit of $3,000. That's what the backdestined data says. But anyway, guys, as I said, just use the GBPUSD one. It's definitely bringing in success to me, and it will definitely for you. Well, I can't say definitely, you know, it's a EA and we can't backtest the future, can we? But currently it's performing really well. And GBPUSD, as you can see, $400 currently, and then another GBPUSD which was placed 2 p.m. today, yeah, $85 currently. I sometimes close them off, like this one, let's say 400 bucks. I just close it off to just gain a little bit of money straight away, and then keep the rest running. You know, if it reaches around $200, $300, $400, that's where I just close it off. Obviously you can wait for the take profit level, but sometimes I just say, take the goddamn money. You know, it's the Forex markets. They're highly volatile. There's elections happening. Obviously, people say Biden has won, but there's a lot of legal procedures saying, you know, he's cheated and crazy stuff is happening in the world. And basically, I expect the US dollar pairs to skyrocket at one point or another. And that's why I'm a little bit cautious. That's why I'm taking my money. And that's what you should do as well when trading with this EA PIP Scalper. Obviously, there's procedures to protect your money with the EA PIP Scalper. You can always adjust the trailing stop loss, you know, to much smaller, let's say 25, or even that smaller, 15, you know, and it will always take your profit, you know, 15 pips, 15 pips, 15 pips, you know, trailing your stop loss. And that's pretty damn good as well. You know, you can obviously risk manage, let's say 3%, make it a little bit lower. And when you see fundamental news, that's what I've been doing personally. If I see on the economic calendar something crazy happening, I go inside my EA PIP Scalper. I think, okay, this is a robot. It's designed to place trades, but it's not really designed to predict the future or the fundamental markets, right? So it's your job to check out fundamental news, check out the economic calendar, and see if crazy stuff is happening. If it is, then maybe adjust your risk percentage, maybe adjust your trailing stop loss. As I said, it's your responsibility. This tool is great if you know how to use it. And if you would like to know how to use it properly and haven't seen my previous video, I recommend you guys check it out. It will help you guys a lot to set up this EA properly. And if you still have questions or queries, I will leave the support email of the developers in the description down below, while also leaving all of these settings that I showed you today. So hopefully you guys have success trading this EA PIP Scalper. And if you have any optimization settings you would like to share, make sure to do so. And that's it for today's short little video. Subscribe for more, and peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and goodbye.